Good morning, lovely grade 4s. It's time for a Miss Brown maths lesson. Today we are going to be working on identifying odd and even numbers and their properties. I've had a little think about the things that my brain's going to need to find. I'm going to need odd and even. I'm going to need a place value chart in my head. And we're going to work with some number problems. So I'm going to need to remember my rucksack. So I printed out my rucksack so that I can remember what I have to do. I'm going to read the question carefully. I'm going to understand the question and underline the important information. I'm going to choose a correct method. I'm going to solve the problem. I'm going to answer the question and I'm going to check my answer. All right. So today we're working with odd and even. Odd and even are properties of numbers. So I've written out some numbers. And we'll start with some easy ones. I've got 21 and I've got 16. And I need to know whether they're odd and even. And I'm sure some of you are already yelling at me, Miss Brown, I know how to do this. I'm going to talk you through the easy bit. You ready? All right. To be an even number, when we're in grade 1s and 2s, we talk about how they have to have a buddy. Okay, so 16 looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Everybody's got a buddy to walk with, or a number buddy, or a number partner. If I do the same thing with 21, I'm going to end up with 1 on his own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and poor little guy with no buddy, 21. That's how we do it with our low numbers. We talk about them being a part of a pair, a double. If I look at a higher number, like this one, I am not going to draw all of these. I need to have a rule in my head so that I can work out if somebody's going to stand by themselves and be odd, or if I'm going to have everybody in a buddy and be even. There is a way to tell. You can tell giant numbers once you know the rule. Okay, so if I take my number 482 and I think about it in its place value chart, 482. This number's an even number, this number's an even number, this number's an even number. Doesn't really help me. I know in maths that this one here, my ones column, is the one that helps me work out if it's odd or even. I can look at my ones column, look at what's in there and make a decision on whether it's odd or even. So I only have to know to 10 to decide whether something's odd or even. Okay, so my 1 in my ones column is a 2. If I make them into buddies, I've got buddies. 2 is an even number, so 482 is an even number. If I do another one, 359, now they're all odd numbers, and I know they're all odd numbers, but I can check my ones column because I've said that's the one that's going to help me decide whether something's odd or even. I can look at my 9 and I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's one person who doesn't have a buddy, so this number has to be odd.